Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and we're starting things off with a deck tech because we have made a Levia Dragon Daedalus deck. It's not the best, but because it's kind of lacking in a bunch of cards that we don't really have right now. But what we do have is 3 Yugiohs, 3 Sea Serpent Warrior of Darkness. These are just kind of like beats. This is more of like a beat stick water type deck. Breaker and DD Warrior Lady providing good utility as usual, even though they're not water. This is just another 4-star 1850 attack monster that becomes 2050 with a Legendary Ocean in play. Gravekeeper's Spies are here because we do need some tribute fodder, and even though this isn't a Gravekeeper's deck, throwing 3 of these into a deck for a little bit of defense and a little bit of tribute fodder can go a long ways. Of course, we have Daedalus himself. It's a 7-star monster, but with Legendary Ocean it becomes 6 stars, which is really key because that means it will only require 1 tribute to make instead of 2. And you can sacrifice your Umi, which could also be a Legendary Ocean, because it's treated as Umi, to destroy all cards on the field except this card, and then you attack directly for 2600. Pretty nice. I did throw in 1 copy of Ocean Dragon Lord Neo Daedalus. It's not great, but there is a reason we'll need it coming up soon. And I needed like a 40th card for the deck, so I just thought, why not? Ideally, though, if I had all the cards in the game and all the copies I needed, this wouldn't be here. And we have a couple Legendary Fishermen's, because those can be played for free, or with your normal summon, if you have Legendary Ocean out. So yeah, monster lineup, a little bit lacking in water monsters, but just using what we have. Spells and traps are mostly the same from what you saw in the Gravekeeper's deck. Yeah, not too many exceptions to that, other than I did put Premature Burial back into the deck. We have 1 Terraforming. I wish we had 2 at least. Yeah, probably 2 Terraforming when you're going for a field spell. Ideally, we would have Warrior of Atlantis in here, the 4-star 1900 attack water monster that can act as Gravekeeper's Commandment and tutor up a Legendary Ocean to our hand by discarding it. But that card does not come until a much, much later pack, because I did look that up. And that's one of the things I struggle with when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh games, is just it's really hard to get all the cards in the decks for the decks you want. I don't think we can do tournament mode, can we? We don't have enough duel points. Okay, very well. We'll do some free dueling then. We'll try out our new deck before taking it to tournament mode. We do need to get 5 tournament mode wins to unlock a pack, so we're going to do that. I was checking some more pack unlocking requirements off camera. Burning Warning against Hino Tagasuji, or however you say his name. Alright, our hand is... well, it's got a 4-star 1850 monster. And it has enemy controller. Can't complain too much about it. I mean, I can, but... oh... yeah, I'll trade my enemy controller for that. Put it to defense mode, then it can no longer attack. And now it goes bye-bye. And Breaker now has a target. Oh, Begone Knave. That's kind of an annoying card anyways. So yeah, one of the issues I have with Yu-Gi-Oh games is between unlocking packs and grinding for duel points, it takes so long just to collect all the cards. You'd be past the end of the game. You generally get past the end of the game before you get all the cards that you really want to build a decent deck, or your sort of dream decks. Oh, UFO turtle. Okay. So we're just kind of using what we have. I wanted to have some more variety other than just the Gravekeeper's deck, so here you go. But as I mentioned before, this is not my ideal Daedalus deck. What is that thing? Flame Ruler. Oh, it can be treated as 2 tributes for the tribute summon of a fire-type monster. That's not good. I'm gonna set these, because I'm pretty sure Hino Kagasuchi's effect is if it deals damage to us, we have to discard our entire hand. And this might be happening now. Yeah, it's happening now. Yeah, 2800 attack. It is a spirit monster, so it's going to go back to his hand. Yeah, this effect activates. Oh, okay. I was right about it discarding my whole hand. It just happens at that particular moment. Well, that's actually good for us because we can premature burial and get back Daedalus. And we smack him around for 26. Or we don't. If I had summoned the DD Warrior Lady, we would have won, but I didn't know what he had. He could have had Mirror Force. Of course, I wasn't playing around Mirror Force the best anyways. I think he'll be fine. He can't summon another, Kagasuchi. And so we'll just use our Axe of Despair, power this up, and proceed to win the game. There, that worked. And we're just short of 300 duel points. Where are we at against? Atohime! The Atohime world. Okay, well, let's set a Gravekeeper's Spy before we draw our third one. And neither of these are useful at the moment. But I will set the Space Typhoon. That is a play that could always come back to bite you in the butt. Like if your opponent does something to destroy it, but in this case, no harm, no foul. Ooh. We get to have fun now. Now, with all those opponents we've had that have played Legendary Ocean, now it's finally our turn to have it. No, I'm not chaining that. Let's go defense mode. I'm gonna get rid of the defense or the offensive one. Yeah, see, now it only takes one tribute. That's one thing I like about Daedalus, is combo it with a Legendary Ocean. Yeah, sure. We'll get offensive. We could use its effect right now, but it would only get rid of one card of our opponent's. Well, that is annoying. That'd be kind of good to get rid of that card. But, I'm still gonna wait. Smash and Ground isn't... Oh! That has more... Smash and Ground and Fisher. There's Yugioh Priest. I wish I had that Daedalus back. I guess there's no point in summoning anything because we can't get through the Marshmallow, because it can't be destroyed in battle. Legacy of Yada. Okay, you're gonna draw a card. That's fine. Yeah, this is the downside of only running 3 Gravekeeper Servants and no other things. You get to the last one and its effect just isn't meaningful. That's not a Daedalus. Alright, well, let's summon this and see if anything happens. Nothing happens. I guess we'll set that. So we're waiting for her to... Pardon me, what are you going to do with that? I don't know what the point of that was. Mystic Box? What's this thing doing to me? Select one monster on each side of the field, destroy the selected opponent's monsters, and shift control of your selected monster to your opponent. You're giving me Marshmallow? That's not a good card, by the way. Because you would rather just play a Smash and Ground or a Fisher or something, even like Soul Taker, just destroy the opponent's monster. Now, since we have Marshmallow, we can go attacking. Oh, good. We're getting rid of the Yugioh Priest. No, we're not doing that. That would create a 3,000 defender. And I don't want to do that. Alright, that's fine. Oh, we do need to summon here. We don't quite have enough attack power on the field. Well, maybe if I put Marshmallow in attack mode and Gravekeeper Servant. But I'm not going to do that. No, I don't even think with Marshmallow and Gravekeeper Serve that would have been enough damage. I needed to summon the familiar thing. Alright, let's do a tournament. We need to do... Well, we've already done one tournament. We need to do a few more. 4 more, to be precise, and win them. I don't want to do this and not win them. Let's see who else in here. Oh, Reaper of the Nightmare's in here. We're going to do fast for CPU speed. Because I don't care to watch normal speed their games. It's just not enjoyable. We don't get anything for it. Plus, it's probably more entertaining if I try to announce what's going on in the sped-up version. Alright, we've got a Spear Soldier there and a Don Zalug. They're kind of having a standstill. Now all that stuff just died, and now it's all back. And, lots of stuff. Who's winning on life points? Gravekeeper's Chief is winning. That's not really a surprise. Now, he could have gotten Necro Valley with the commandant there. I don't know why he didn't. I guess he won anyways. I mean, he was up against Dark Scorpion, me, and the Thorn. What were you expecting? Aquarian Alessa versus Reaper on the Nightmare. Aquarian Alessa has such a strong deck. We do have a loss against her. We have a loss against Reaper on the Nightmare too, don't we? From him summoning Dark Magician, yeah. Clearly that's not what's happening. Oh, he had Mirror Force. And he's got Marshmallow, and it's in attack mode for some reason. Why is the Marshmallow in attack mode? What? Why are we doing this? Oh, Reaper on the Nightmare a lot. Well, no wonder why he lost. He had Marshmallow in attack mode. Chrysalis Dolphin versus Otto Hime. He just dueled Otto Hime. Hime won. That was quick. Hime has Cyber Dragons? Why? I mean, don't get me wrong, Cyber Dragon's a good card. Alright, we're dueling Winged Karibu. It's been a while since we've dueled him, but this isn't one of the opponents that we need wins against. I have enough Daedaluses. Thank you very much. It's funny, when I play Terraforming and then it says Al, Al, Al. I'm not going to play the Twister. I don't think we need to. Glad I didn't drop Legendary Ocean. Or if I did, I would have had to play the Twister now. I don't like Glow Moss. It's annoying to try to attack into. I think we're just going to nuke the board. Because we haven't done that yet with this deck, so we may as well do that. You can activate his effect upon summoning. So even like a bottomless trap hole or something, we would still get this effect off to destroy things. we have a 2600 attacker in play. It's never a bad thing. Lots of nice spell and trap removal as well. Okay, we're not going to need it right now. We'll go ahead and play Breaker. Spacian. Oh, that gets you Neo Space. Alright. You can have Neo Space as Pathfinder. There's a whole slew of monsters like that can... That's annoying. That you can discard to find a specific field spell. And we've already seen 3 different ones. Are there more? I feel like there's probably another 1 or 2 of those. It seemed to be like a popular theme around this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! Another one. They're gaining 2,000. Yeah, it's 500 for each card in my hand. And while it looks like we could get an exact kill, this gives 1,000 health, and this will not kill what I want it to kill. Okay, let's just attack. Now maybe there was some fancy math where I gain him 1,000 life points and use Breaker to kill something. Maybe throw the Rush recklessly in there somewhere. Maybe we could have gotten the exact 0 dual point win, but I wasn't going to sit here any longer to try and figure that out, just to come to the conclusion that we can't. Alright, we're going to be taking on Otto Hime again. We just did that. Alright, meanwhile on the other side we have Gravekeeper's Chief versus Aquarian Alessa. I guess I'd rather play against Gravekeeper's Chief, because I think we already... Yeah, we already did a gauntlet on Alessa, so we don't need any more victories against her. Alright, here we go. We've got Necro Valley number 2. We've got Swords of Revealing Light. That'll slow the gameplay down a little bit. There's Marshmallow. That will also slow the gameplay down. And there goes Necro Valley again. Ooh, Yugioh. Gravekeeper's Chief having a hard time punching through. But then again, Alessa's having a hard time punching through the, Oh, there's Daedalus. And that just swept the board. Okay. Alessa won. I'm not that surprised. Her deck is really good for a 900 rating. Otto Hime's deck is not that good for a 1045 rating. I say this, but I better not lose. Oh, we have Mirror Force and Heavy Storm. I'm just gonna play this. And we'll pass there. Fisher. I mean, I wasn't gonna Solemn Judgment. No, don't play... For sure a Priest is annoying. Play like 3 back row cards. Or you could play none. That's an option. Fine, then I'll put down Mirror Force. It's a little bit early for the Solemn Judgment, though we could technically use it at any time to pay half our life points. You know how the card works. Now you want to put a back row card. Well, I still have Breaker. We'll activate Breaker. We'll break... Yeah, Brain Control, that's a good one. Not sure why you'd set that. Nimble Manga, well, this is going to get annoying. Nothing we can do except just manually fight our way through the Nimble Momongas. Lightning Vortex. I'm gonna Mirror Force this. You wiped out 2 of my monsters, I wipe out 2 of yours. That was not the draw we needed. I'm going to attach Axe of Despair, though, just for the attack. I mean, of course it's for the attack points. It's Axe of Despair, you're only using it for the attack point boost. But we're turning DD Warrior Lady into a beat stick here. So I'm generally not planning on using her effect now. Also not planning on tributing her. Yeah, that works. We'll get Al here. Play Terraforming, it says Al, Al, Al. Oh, we even get special animation for Legendary Fisherman. But he does not get the boost because he's immune, despite being a water type, he is immune to all spell guards. So, even our own Legendary Ocean, there's Fisher back. Well, that doesn't destroy DD Warrior Lady. Oh, that wouldn't destroy Fisherman either. We have Daedalus, we could, but we don't win this turn by doing that. So I'm just going to keep the board the way it is, and we'll go attack. I'm annoyed. We know she has Fisher, and that's the tricky part right now. Because if I do Daedalus and blow up the board, she's going to Fisher it, and we'll be left with nothing. I could DD Warrior Lady the Marshmallow. Let's see what this is. Maybe she has a 2 tribute monster, and we'll just tribute those things away. Or give us one of them. I guess that's an option. Missed your chance. Cannot activate. Oh, and you're gonna Fisher the Marshmallow. Sure. Okay, I'm blowing up the board now. That is a little bit much on the legendary oceans. Oh, don't want to do that. Activate this. And we'll throw out another legendary ocean. Now this deck is going to have, without Daedalus and using his effect, it's going to have a slightly harder time dealing with Spirit Reaper and Marshmallow, and we just seem to constantly run into those cards. But hey, we got the win. That's all that really matters. Now we have to deal with Aquarian Alessa. And I know we're running into overtime, but we will finish up this tournament. Her and her dripping water. Decent start. Umi. Okay. What? Care to explain the purpose of that? Just plays Umi and then gets rid of Umi. Okay, these things don't get boosted by Umi. So let's play our legendary ocean. I had a feeling that might happen. Nothing I could have done about that. That's really annoying. We need spell and trap removal now. Or another legendary ocean to get rid of the Umi. Umi has to be on my side of the field. Well, we are at a complete standstill right now. Tornado Wall makes it so that she's going to take no damage as long as Umi is out. And of course, Umi is out. I'm not going to do anything. I'll just see what she does. Ah, there's Breaker. That'll help. And we're actually going to get rid of the Umi. Reason being is it will blow up that tornado wall anyways. Might as well get a 2-for-1 there. That's the downside of using tornado wall. Also the fact that it doesn't actually win you the game or make any sort of progress towards winning you the game. It just makes it so you're not going to lose the game. Premature burial on that. I kind of care. Oh, why did you have to have another face down card? Okay, I guess it didn't mean anything. Maybe it was another tornado wall. And despite having the dual points, we're not going to buy packs this time. We are kind of over time. So I guess then, for now, I'll take my leave.